Okay, hello everyone, welcome to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Just to say this at the very start of the recording, the music here on like this screen is great. Just like any other Layton game, so... Anyway, we're going to start on Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Let's have fun, shall we? Riddleton! Exclamation mark! This is a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within are in no way intended to resemble those of the real world. Really?
Professor, do you really think it's possible that he's found a living mummy?
Well, I've heard that Professor Sycamore is the authority on the excavation of ancient ruins. He wouldn't just make it up, would he?
Certainly not. It is most curious, but we'll just have to see.
What do you think he means, though? I hope it's not cursed.
Don't worry, Luke. I'll protect you.
Wow, this is amazing! I feel like I'm on some kind of cruise ship!
No horsing around.
It's easy to get carried away in such luxurious surroundings.
Welcome aboard the airship Bostonius. Hello, my name is Raymond. Please allow me to extend my greetings on behalf of Professor Sycamore.
Hello, Raymond.
Thank you for your warm welcome, Raymond. I am Herschel Layton.
Thank you for having us.
Now, since everyone is here, we can begin making preparations for takeoff. However, I'm afraid that I must first perform a simple check to confirm your identity. Professor Sycamore was very keen that I make sure you were the real Professor Layton. I do apologize for springing this on you now.
What? You're joking!
The identity check will take the form of a puzzle. Somewhere on this map is our destination, and your task is to simply determine what that destination is. Not much of a challenge for Professor Layton, I'm sure.
Okay, so there's something that I really quickly want to say, but isn't that the guy that was helping, what's his face? Descalay? In any case, puzzle 001, Airspace Destination. I did like, by the way, how the numbers actually rotated once they entered the screen. This world map only indicates the locations of two things: cities and refueling stations. The Bostoners will stop over at each one of these en route to its true destination. Where can the destination be? Move the airship to indicate the route that it should take. You can move the airship to adjacent skies, and if it runs out of fuel, you'll be able to move it all. Blow route that goes to every city and refueling station. The airship will use the fuel as it moves, so be sure to always visit the refueling station before the fuel runs out. Touch the arrows to display the puzzle text on top screen or touch screen. To hide this text altogether, touch hide text. Alternatively, when the text is on touch screen, you can hide it by just touching that screen. I like instantly how this works. Okay. Wait, no. No, that's impossible as well. For some reason, I always think it's like one of those, but... Like, I think it's this one in the very end. It has to go past everywhere. That's the issue. We don't... There we go.
This was quite the conundrum. And there we have it.
That's right, the airship destination will be snow-clad Throneborg. Other pickets. Pickets are points indicating the puzzle's difficulty. The more pickets the puzzle have, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of pickets you can earn from the puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Gathering lots of pickets. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonus section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more pickets you earn, the more content you unlock. And the first puzzle is in the puzzle index.
I trust this is satisfactory.
It most assuredly is. There is no doubt that you are the real Professor Layton. Now please make yourselves comfortable. You are all our most honored guests. We shall be taking off immediately.
We're flying! Look, Professor! We're flying! Wow!
And so the four of us set off in the airship Bostonius to solve the mystery of the so-called living mummy. It was to be the beginning of an epic journey, one that would take us all around the world. And it was the last adventure that I would share with Professor Layton.
We should be arriving shortly.
I've never seen so much snow.
So this is Frohenborg.
Oh my god. So, do we now have 12 mysteries instead of the usual, what, 10 or 8 that we had? Is this all? If we go to have more, then this is going to take more than just what I thought it was going to take, so... And then the mummy. Renowned archaeologist Professor Desmond Sycamore claims to have discovered what he terms a living mummy, which is a rather mind-boggling concept. What can he possibly have found? The professor is waiting for us in a wintry location, so I assume this mummy has been preserved by cold rather than desiccation. Yes, I want to save our progress. Woo! Saving. I thought it was going to be a cutscene again, but nope. Here we are, Frohenberg. Pristine white slopes, gentle snowfall. This place is gorgeous. Yes, it is rather. And if Professor Sycamore is to be believed, it's AWC's living mummy. It's rather hard to swallow, isn't it? I thought I'd missed the whole thing as a ruse if it weren't for Sycamore's involvement. You're right, it'll be the 5th century. No, the millennium. There would really be something. Oh, come on, let's get going. We have a town to investigate. Let's not hastily, Luke. Let me hasty, Luke. Otherwise, to review our methods for wishing headlong into something new. Oh, of course. Right, you are, Professor. Let's see. Now touch the magnifying glass in the corner of the touchscreen to switch to investigation mode. In this mode, the magnifying glass will appear on the top screen, like so. You can move it around by sliding the stylus on the touchscreen. You notice that when you move the magnifying glass over certain areas, it turns orange. This means you can interact with the environment in some way. Just touch the touchscreen to investigate. You needn't do anything fancy. Brief touch on the screen should do the trick. Are you following so far? You have to slide the stylus on the touchscreen to look around. Give it a quick tap to investigate, right? That seems quite straightforward. It certainly is. Shall we give it a go? Damn, the last adventure with Emmy. This may be the dashboard. There are buttons and switches everywhere. The pilot's got an amazing view of the outside from here. Nice comfy seat too. Yes indeed, piloting the SF ship around the world must be quite exhilarating. Are you doing Professor Sycamore? Will you let me take the controls sometime? Excuse me, Professor. Are you ready to disembark? Professor Sycamore is waiting on the other side of Frohenberg. Be sure to wrap up warm before you go out. Thank you, Raymond. Right then, our first step is to locate Professor Sycamore. Hooray! The investigation begins. Let's go, Professor. Ho ho, Luke. Enthusiasm is all very well, but shouldn't we work out how we're going to get about first? Oops, right, sorry, Professor. While investigating, you should see the back to map icon on the touchscreen. That icon, touch that icon to switch from investigation mode to movement mode. We can move to any place marked with an orange icon. Just touch the icon to move to that location. Oh, that was clear enough. Touch the orange icons. Basically, to move from one location to the next, all we need to do is touch an orange icon on the map, right, Professor? That is it, exactly, Emmy. Now I suggest we step outside and have a look around. Oh my. Wow, it's like the whole town is covered in royal icing. I've never seen so much snow before. It snows all year round in Frohenberg, Luke. These mountains are not called the Silver Peaks for nothing. All year round, you could ski every day. In fact, maybe I should see about hiring a set of skis or a snowmobile. What about the investigation, Emmy? I thought you said no horsing around. Ho ho, I wouldn't mind whizzing down one of those two slopes myself, but yes, Sycamore is our priority for now. So nice fire here. Examine anything eye-catching. What, like the pipes? Ooh. Whoa, are the walls of the house really made of ice? It must be freezing in there. Actually, I've read that enclosures are quite warm on the inside because of the insulation, so I wonder who lives here. Perhaps it's a lodge for travelers. With such magnificent scenery, the town is bound to attract a lot of visitors. It is for holiday, I definitely want to spend the night in there. Do you think we can sneak peek inside? Professor, there's a man coming this way. Do you think he knows where Sycamon is? Maybe he can give us directions. Oh, are you for real? Fucking Aldous. Brrr. Ah. And lo, in these frosty snow-piled peaks, we meet again, my friends. Fate has seen fit to send you here to warm my heart and ears and ease my shivers. Ah, yes, you are. I am indeed. How pleasing it is to see you in good health. I never dreamt of meeting you here. No, my dreams were of shining silver and ivory white, but I must confess, the cold, it is too much. It triumphed over me. Oh, my friend, it's brr. It seems I am unsuitably tired. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Perhaps you had better try to keep warm indoors. Your wise words prove that you are not just a pretty hat, and I shall heed them gladly. But first, I have a mission for you. A mission? Somewhere around here, I have placed a wooden box. I'd like you to try to find it. Go on, slide your stylus around. I can't see wooden box anywhere. Where's it supposed to be? Ah, you're just so impatient. Your toes may be numb, my young fellow, but don't let the gold glaciate your mind. Glaciate? I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Very well, I should not keep it from you any longer, my friends. When I speak of is the ancient art of zooming. Zooming? What's that? It rings a bell. It should ring a Corellian, for you have used it many times before, but allow me to reciprocate. Whatever. I think that's what he said. With you be aware with your trusty magnifying glass, you must watch with eagle eyes for a sudden change in color. For lo, when the glass turns blue, you have your cue. Time to focus, to magnify, to zoom. When you find a zoom point, just touch the screen as you would with any other point of interest. It's just quite simple. Now, please look at my box. The power is in your hands. I'm not even going to try anymore. Oh, so it's in here all along. Remarkable. You have not lost your touch, ladies and gentlemen. Along with your practice and perfect art of zooming. That does seem pretty useful. I'm taking it all down. You honor me, my lady, but will you not inspect the box? I'm sure you want to. Go on, touch it. It's a hint coin. Behold, the hint coin. When your puzzling logic runs into a dead end, this glittering beauty will be a guide. However, hint coins are not infinite, so be sure not to fritter them away. You must save them for when you're well and truly lost. These coins are hidden all around the world. Be your eyes and seek. Scour. Scrutinize, and when you have a chance, zoom. Brr. And with that, my friends, I have played my part in this tale. There's nothing left for me to teach you. But one thing, when you no longer want to see the world in glorious detail, touch zoom out or return to normal. To return to normal. Now, let's crystallize into a buffoon stalagmite. I bid you adieu. Oh, God, the poor fucker. Art finds Aldous quite a traveler. He did look exceedingly cold though. Let's hope he managed to find suitable clothing. I had for him to catch a cold after being so helpful. He thought of loads of useful stuff. Yes, indeed. They didn't quite get the direction we were hoping for. No, but we have other directions now. Yay, hint coin. Right, zoom out. Let's move on, shall we? The higgledy-piggledy buildings are all so charming. It looks like being inside a snow globe. Hey Professor, I just thought of something. How are we going to keep track of our investigation? An excellent question, Luke. Listen closely, both of you. Stop touching the trunk icon on the touchscreen. Here we have the save option, though touch this option to save your progress throughout the adventure. This is the puzzle index. The option allows you to review puzzles you found during the adventure. In order to have another go at an unsolved puzzle, however, you need to return to this location. You find the location of the puzzle listed in the puzzle index, so don't worry about having to search for it. These are the mysterious and journal options. Touch them to review the story, review the events and development of the story. This here is the episodes option. Touch this icon to view additional parts of the story. Be sure to check often in case you have new episodes to view. And finally, here you will find the new treasure hunt mode, which is scout the world looking for hidden treasures. Once in the treasure hunt mode, touch activate Street Pass to start using the Street Pass and try out the challenges about other players. Great, I think I'm up to speed now on how the trunk works. Another day, another step towards becoming a true gentleman. Saying you know something works and putting it into practice are two different things, Luke. Just like I say, just like how you say, you know how to tie your laces, and yet I've never seen you wear any shoes without buckles. But I definitely can tie my laces, Jamie, honest, and I'll put the trunk to practical use as soon as I get a chance. Don't worry, Luke, you have plenty of opportunities to use the trunk during our investigation. Shall we move on? I actually use it at the end of every episode, so... Almost at the end of every episode. Talk to you. Maybe I've used a sledgehammer. No, don't be ridiculous, Prima. That won't end well at all. Is something the matter, miss? Oh, you startled me. I'm sorry, sir, but who are you? My apologies, my name is Layton. I'm an archaeology professor from London. And I'm Luke Triton, professor's apprentice. Oh, I see. I'm really sorry, but it's just that I've not seen you before, so I thought... Well, anyway, I'm Prima. And you're a professor. That doesn't mean you're pretty brainy, right? I'm supposed to be meeting a friend of mine in a few minutes, but I want to work out how to open the present she got me first. Puzzle 002. A glacial gift. My man gave me this birthday present, but it was delivered in a block of ice. The card said to use 550 milliliter cups of hot water to melt 30 G of ice. And that I would have worked out how many cups of hot water are necessary to melt 2 kilograms ice block that's around it. Can you work out how many cups of hot water are necessary? Use stars to write in the boxes on the touchscreen. The numbers you write will be displayed above the boxes. To raise an entry, just touch the eraser display below the corresponding box. Touch memo to open the memo function, which allows you to make notes on the touchscreen. You find useful tools in the memo function at the bottom of the screen. Be sure to try them out. Okay. So 150 is 30 kilograms. Like that means you need what? 3,000 grams? I think that was like grams to kilograms, like 1,000 as well, right? Yeah, no, it's 1,000 gram. Wait, the card game said you can use 5 cups of hot water. You can use 5 1 to 50 milliliter cups. Wait, no, if you need 5 for 30 grams. That means you have to work with 6 if we want to. 6 is 1. What you're practically doing is 6,000. Not 6,000, 2,000 divided by 6. But that doesn't work. Uh, 2000/30. Let's see what that brings. Oh, I closed the calculator.
Here's my answer.
Nope.
I must have been careless.
One?
You know, I think this may be it.
Nope. There might be more.
Yeah.
So, the instantly. What, 0 cups?
Here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
No, there goes. I just stood by the fire and wait. Oh, God. Of course it is. Oh, so I've been out here fretting. My present's almost defrosted all by itself. And you worked out in no time, too. You're a proper professor and this proper apprentice. Hey, you're friends with the archaeology guy, the one with the retro hairstyle? Ah, see him, Professor Sycamore. Yes, Prima, we've come here to meet him. Could you tell us his whereabouts? Oh, I'm sorry, I have no idea. I see. Well, never mind. I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. I can tell you this though, ever since the professor got there, suspicious looking men have been lurking around the town. They don't look like soldiers, but if you ask me, the military wouldn't wear uniforms so horribly passé. I'm going to be late, I better not keep Donna waiting. Excuse me, Professor, I have to run. Bye now. We didn't get much, to go on there, did we, Professor? Not as much, we just have to ask around some more. Alright, so everything have to be frozen solid. We're in Frohnberg, what do you expect? Yeah, but come on, a huge wall of ice? It's not natural, I tell you. I should have been able to chip it at least, but ow. Well, if I didn't have any effect on it, I'd expect brute force to. Anyway, whatever happens, we're not leaving until we've captured the target. So you better suck it up. Get your skates on, Bishop. Let's see if we can find another way in. I'm on it. Do you suppose those were the suspicious men Primo was talking about? They must be. This trip may not go as smoothly as I had hoped. Leaving with me or not, I fear Professor Sycamore has uncovered something extremely dangerous. Is that your intuition talking again, Professor? Perhaps, in any case, we should try to locate Professor Sycamore as soon as possible. Suspicious man. A number of uniformed men with an air of malice about them are prowling around Frohnberg. They appear to be searching for something, but what could it be? I wonder what those men are doing in Frohnberg. The local residents have no idea who they are. Oh my. A disaster, that's what this is. Is something on the problem, sir? Do you need any help? Stone the crowds. Yeah, you're from the city, aren't you? Well, it depends which city you mean, I suppose. We're from London. Ah, I knew you were city folks. What are you up here? What are you up to here, then? Looking to modernize this, I hope? Still, I suppose I can't turn you away. What kind of host would that make me? Selby Harold, and welcome. Thank you, Harold. Sorry. I'm Ursula Layton, Professor of Archaeology at Crescent Heller University in London. Layton, you say? So you're him. You're at a start than I expected. I'm sorry? Well, Professor, your archaeological breakthroughs are famous all over the world. What? No, what does I care for archaeology? I've been on a boat my entire life. Matter of fact, it was another city professor mentioned to you. Singapore, his name was. You mean Professor Sycamore, right? Harold, would you happen to know where Professor Sycamore is at this very moment? Well, to be told, ever since he sets off to explore the cave northward, I've neither seen, heard nor hide of him. That doesn't sound too good. It's a long way from good. I've barely touched my food. I've been so worried. None of those ruffians who showed up only a few hours after he went in. Come on, Professor, we have to go and get him out of there. Yes, I think you're right, Emmy. We should probably hurry. Thank you for your help, Harold. I believe the cave should be around here somewhere, but well, I wish I might fake anorak. Professor, isn't that what we're looking for? How so Sycamore hasn't been seen since he went into the cave, right? Hope he didn't hurt himself in there. I can't see any dodgy looking characters, so I'd say let's go right on in while we have the chance. It may not mean that as straightforward as that was all that, I mean. Hey look, a snowman. So it is. Who could build a snowman all the way out here? Look at his hat. It's a snow gentleman. It is rather elegant, isn't it? Oh, but look, it seems you're missing one of his gloves. Aren't you called Mr. Snowman? Maybe the other glove got blown away by the wind or something. Perhaps. We can keep an eye out for it when we head back into town later. For now, though, let's see if we can find a way into the cave. This must be the entrance to the cave, but it's completely blocked by a wall of ice. I can't see any cracks or weak spots. But all we need to do is break through the ice, right? Sounds like a job for you, Emmy. Absolutely. Professor, Luke, if you just stand back a moment. What? A bit more weight into that, and there's not even a whole hint of a crack. Hang on a minute, if Emmy can't smash your way through it, what kind of ice is this? Well, it seems that simply have to find another way in. I bet you this is what the Stokes were talking about. Yes, Luke, I think you're correct. What if we go back in town and gather some more information? How about we find a glove, put it on, and the way will open? Also, I'm just saying something. I'm not sure if that's correct at all, by the way. No. Oh, what a puzzle from them. Sure. It's a funny professor. You're the friend. You're friends with the professor, Prima? How did you manage that? Well, picture this. There I was, lost in thought, completely baffled by the most puzzling predicament when suddenly... Alright, I got the idea. Now, judging by the glaze look, Professor, is it that you take... I take it this is your first time in Frohnberg? Don't be shy. If there's anything we can help you with, just ask. Actually, there is something. We are looking to get into the cave just outside of town. But the entrance is blocked by ice. Oh yeah, I didn't picture the potholing type. Shows what I know. Well, I can't help you, but Masha knows everything since she's known around here. There is to know around here. She's just up the... Wait. What? What's wrong? If we're going to tell him where Masha is, we should get him to give us some fashion advice first. Puzzle 005. Embroidery Enigma. 4 different patch designs have been seen on the display in handkerchief. In a particular sequence, the banner starts in the top left corner and follows the orange line towards center. Study the sequence carefully and work out which pattern belong in the 4 empty spaces on the handkerchief. Place the patches on the appropriate spots. Then to rotate the object, touch the edge. Okay. Okay, we don't have to do that at least. Okay. So it's 3, 3. Okay, I think I know the pattern a little bit. It's 3, 3. No, wait, no. You don't get 3, 3 again. Okay, first of all, after this one, it is the first. Between those are 2, which is 3, and then this one. That's it.
This was quite the conundrum.
I'm sorry, my
Have it.
PC was working on 66% speed. That was weird. You will soon up. A new patch design is added at the end of each stage of the sequence. Once all 4 designs have been added, the whole thing starts again from the beginning. Right, sure. It's now a puzzle index. Hooray, thanks, Professor. Show off. Alright, time for us to keep our end of the bargain. You see that post box there? You want to zoom in on the building behind it. That's where you find Masha. Thank you, that's perfect. Hey, I know. Since you're so good at fashion advice, I think you should start coordinating our outfits. Probably mine first. The dress of being empty out to the trunk. Sorry, we're running at 20 frames per second here instead of 30. And I have no clue why. It's fake though, like suddenly we're like 20 frames per second, even though we've been running on 30 the entire time. You got a new dress up request, pre-match request. Fashion of Puma has given you the dress up set. Open the trunk and select the dress up minigame to check it out. Mix and match items through your catalog to create eye-catching outfits. Can you grant each of your customers' fashion wishes and kit them all out in style? I'm usually impressed by English fashion sense. Why are we only on 20 FPS right now? We've got time, Professor. At least the potential's there, I'm sure. And to try out a bright and cheerful look for spring, if you don't mind, which I'm sure you don't. Primo, what do you like? Sorry about her. If you need anything else, just ask. Unlike some people, I like to give a help out of kindness of my heart. I run the full 30 FPS again, sure. We just got to 20 FPS whenever we're in a conversation, sure. Well, I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Tourist, is it? Not exactly, but... Excuse me, are you Masha by chance? Well, how is it you know my name then? Donna told us about you. She says you know all the gossip. To be precise, we're looking for a way to enter the Icewall Cave beyond the town. Ah, so that's what you're after, is it? Alright then, I'll tell you what I know. Listen close now. Near the entrance to the cave, there's a creepy long snowman. Creepy lone snowman, not long. Creepy, how could a snowman be creepy? And that's the thing. Those who went near said they heard terrible wailing sounds coming from it. Some said even saw it move. If you ask me, it sounds like it's possessed by a ghost. Some angry spirit come back to exact vengeance. Eek. Well, look at it this way. Ever since that snowman turned up, no one has been able to set foot in that cave. One day, I went up there to see for myself. Didn't hear any wailing, mind, but there was something off about it. I could just feel it. I see, I think I'm starting to understand. Do you really think there's an angry spirit living inside the snowman, Professor? No, but I do think that it holds the key to get to our getting into the cave ice. I thank you for your assistance, Masha. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Luke, our next step is to inspect all the town's snowmen. That will lead us to what we are looking for. And instantly the speech returns. So this is something that I don't know how to fix. Let us try to talk with her again. It instantly goes again, sure. Okay, wait a second. I need to save. The recording is going to be on like a little pause. I need to save and like fuck around with like this thing now. I think there's like one thing I need to turn or something that is wrong right now. Alright, we're back. Quietly fixed our issue. We have to get a little snowman in the town. Sure. Look, a snowman. I don't think any old snowman. I don't see anything special about it. I don't think the snowman will be of any help. Let's look for another one. Here's a snowman. Hey, he's only wearing one glove. One glove? Why did we just... Ah, there's someone in front of the cave. Only the other one glove too. Oh, I'd say you found a key into the cave, wouldn't you? What makes you say that, Professor? All in good time, Luke. For now, let's take the glove of us. Fluffy glove acquired. What for? It looks like a pretty early glove to me. I'll show you when we get back to the cave, if you don't mind. No, there ain't no scary moose from Masha. I keep thinking I can see it moving. The scary moose gave us just the information we needed. The snowman is the key to getting into the cave. Huh? What do you mean, Professor? We don't have to get any closer, do we? We most certainly do. In fact, that's precisely why we are here now. But Professor, what if it's cursed? The boy tipped out near when suddenly the snowman gave an awful howl and lurched towards him. It's called empty eyes rolling. Eek, let me stop it, please. Haha, don't worry, Luke. You can go up and examine it without fear. It's just ordinary snowman, isn't it? Miles was playing tricks on me before. I'm sure it can't really move. Emmy, do you have the glove that we picked up earlier? Glove? Oh yeah, you meant this. Quite. Would you do the honors? Told ya. What? What happened? The usual of ice just... There is no such thing as ice that can be melted by fire. Therefore, the wall blocking the cave end was not made of ice. What? But it looked like ice. What else could it have been? I can't say precisely, but if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say it was a panel made of incredibly durable tempered glass. And if a frosty top-headed frontier hides the control switch. But Professor, isn't it a bit weird? I mean, how come nobody noticed that the wall was made of glass and not of ice? It was clear and cold to touch. People don't usually doubt the first impression, nor did we, if you remember. Maybe Professor, you've done it again. Now then, somebody's waiting for us inside the cave. The very person who put its protective wall, shall we? Oi oi, did you see that, Rook? I still can't believe that wasn't ice. How did Top Hat work it out? Who cares? This is a ton of trouble. We can claim all the credit. Come on, let's get a move on. Hold on, we've got to report this to the boss first. But by all means, run on it if you like. It's your neck on the line. Spoiler's word? Alright, fine, I'm coming. Lol.
Professor Layton, it's quite an honor.
The honor is all mine, Professor Sycamore.
I have been looking forward to this. A chance to meet the famous Professor Layton.
I told you you were a celebrity, Professor.
I wouldn't go that far, Luke.
So, Professor Sycamore, you said you found a living mummy?
My word.
That's the mummy.
I would estimate that this ice is 1,000,000 years old, possibly more.
For some reason, she looks a little bit like the Queen of Ambrosia. In any case,
This girl must have been trapped here all that time.
Were tests to confirm this, we would have concrete proof of the most ancient civilization ever known.
Precisely. It would be an archaeological revolution.
So, when you talked about a living mummy in your letter, this is what you meant?
Yes, it seems incredible, but that girl is alive. The heat from her body creates a temperature gradient within the ice. It's not much, but it's a clear sign of life.
Surely that's impossible.
I cannot say what kind of scientific or biological phenomena are at work here. But
This is crazy.
eek.
is it? Let's find out. I propose we melt the ice.
But how on earth are we going to melt all that?
Two unicorn frozen in ice. It's a puzzle. Wow, she's beautiful. She looks as though she's just sleeping peacefully, but can someone really survive like that? I don't think it's possible either, but all the signs at her, she has been like this for 1,000,000 years. It is quite astounding. Professor, I called you here for a reason. I'd like you to help me unravel this mystery of the ice, of the girl on the ice. Certainly, I should do my very best. Puzzle 006, Frozen in Time. According to Professor Sycamore, the words divided to force are written in the Asian language on the back of the stone tablet. They are divided by beams of blue light, and touching the round stone changes the direction in which these beams of light shine. Rotate the beams so that they all connect. Divided the stone tablet by multiple sections containing 4 squares. Bear in mind that the square in the center is excluded. Touch a stone to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise and change the direction of the beam passing light through it. Arrest all the beams with light to connect the 4 divided sections of... Sure. Hmm. Hmm. Four. There we have it.
My intuition should serve me well. A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Now that the ice started to rumble. What's going on?
Quickly, bring her over here. This is strange. She's warm to the touch, but I can't feel a pulse.
So is she alive?
She's moving!
Surely not.
This is remarkable. Trapped in ice all this time, and yet here she is before us.
We'd better take her somewhere warm.
Thank you. We'll take it from here.
What's going on?
Oh no. Oh no.
He's here for the girl.
How? Who told you where to find us?
Hand her over. or suffer the consequences. Ha! This girl knows what's good for her. So long.
We must go after them. There's no telling what they might do.
Bam. Bro, so look at the monster ship. Do you think they're taking a role in that? Cause we must get back to the Bostonians now. Right, but that's it then for this here first recording session. Have a good one. We'll see you all during the very next time. And, well, good day.